This is my data visualization for assignment 4, extracting insights from temporal data. So my topic is to get the insights from the COVID-19 cases among different rates in Massachusetts. So all of my data are coming from um, the COVID track website, and I have my original data, which is called the MA race original, and I use the JavaScript to clean the data because all of the data are too messy. I kind of want to put um, the race ticker, the race name, to store the target information in a new table and calculate the new attributes, which are um, the case percentage, the death percentage, the death rate, the hospitalization rate. So these four ratios are not stored in the original dataset. So I was using the JavaScript to calculate the data, and also for the year, for the date part, because the original data are storing like this, which is a continuous number instead of a date format. So I was slicing the string and concat them with the hyphen in the between, so kind of like divide the year and the month and the day. So in this scenario, we can just visualize the data by Vega properly. And for the attribute part, we have the four target race, which are the white, black, Asian, and Latin or Hispanic. And also we have the other so this attribute are categorical, and we also have the quantitative um, attributes, which are the cases, death, hospitalizations, the case total, which is representing the total case in Massachusetts, the death total, so the case percentage, which is the total case of the race divided by the total cases overall in the Massachusetts, the death percentage, the quantitative, which has the same calculation from the case percentage, and the death rate, which is divide the death case divided by the total case of the different race, and the hospitalization rate is that the total hospitalization divided by the cases. So initially we have two example insights that we kind of like conclude that in the Massachusetts area, the people are having a higher education level. Because of the race diversities, we can easily say that um, there are there are going to be a lot of diverse race cases. We who are affected by the COVID-19, and also we suppose that the higher the hospitalizations are, the lower the death rates are going to be. So to try to demonstrate that insights, we use three parts of the visualizations to come up with the insights. So the first one is called the total cases and death ratio of each race. So we can see here we kind of get like the white people are having the most cases and the Asian are having the least one, for not only the cases and also the deaths and the total cases. So we can see that all of the cases and deaths and hospitalizations are having the positive correlations, which means the higher um, the hospitalization rate, the hospitalization number are, the high. So which means the higher the cases are, the higher the death numbers are. So to move on, we're going to use the second part of the visualization to compare the trend of each race. So here you can just choose different data that you want to demonstrate on the graph. So you can choose the cases, death, and hospitalizations, which are different from the part one, because the part one is showing you the total number, and the second one is showing the temporal number, which is demonstrating the trend along with the date changing. You can still see that the white people are having the highest trend, and with a sharp increasement here during the end of last year and the beginning of the current year. And so from either the section 1 and section 2, we conclude that the Asian people are having the least death number, the cases, and the hospitalization numbers. But however, when we move to the section 3, which is comparing the different ratios from different races, we kind of see that we kind of get the different results, which is that the Asian people are not having the least death rate, and as well as not the which as well as the second least hospitalization rate, which is um, different from the result from the above two section. So we conclude that from the normal opinion, we will say that the higher the hospitalization rate are, the lower the death rate is going to be. However, from the COVID-19 scenario for the Asian people, we see that um, the hospitalization rate and the death rate is kind of showing the positive correlation, which is means the hospital, the current medical level, the treatment is not showing a very strong curing result on the COVID-19 diseases. And that is pretty much all I have for my project. Thank you very much.